Hi everyone, hello and welcome to this reading. This will be a general collective reading, so it may or may not resonate for you. And I ask as always that you please trust your own intuition and use your discernment with regards to the message that comes out here today. So you can probably hear it in my voice, I'm a little bit under the weather, but I wanted to come on and do a reading for you guys because we have this evening the partial lunar eclipse in Pisces falling on this sturgeon full moon. So it's called the sturgeon full moon because it was a time of abundant fishing for Native American cultures. It symbolizes the end of summer, so a transitional period into autumn, fall, wherever you live in the world. The sturgeon itself is a giant fish. It represents strength, resilience, and surfacing emotions or truths, okay? So this eclipse in Pisces, this partial eclipse, it's a time of karmic release, deep emotional clearing, threshold moments forcing you to let go of old patterns, okay? So as you can already see, I've got 3 cards out here from the Wild Unknown Archetypes Oracle. As I was pre-shuffling and getting ready, these 3 cards came out twice, like the 3 of them twice, so it's definitely a sign to take them. I will be using the Runic Tarot for the first time today, so I'm excited to use that. So let's dive into this reading. Okay, I hope that you're all well. So with the tear showing up here, okay, tears being a symbol of release, okay, kind of like a breaking open, like we shed a tear when we just can't take anymore, or when our emotions become, you know, too big for us to handle, and our body releases in the form of tears, okay? And it's like this breaking open, accessing this vulnerability here, okay? With the Mirror card coming out here, see we have the full moon up here in the corner. There's a message about stopping with the comparisons, stepping away from the mirror, okay? Putting down the phones, getting comfortable with your true self, with the one that lives within you, okay, not your outer appearance or even your outer persona, but the true you, that only you really know, okay? So I feel like there's something important about projections at this time as well, getting honest about what traits of your own are you maybe projecting onto other people, that you maybe need to look at yourself, okay, that maybe need some healing within yourself. And with the animal card showing up here, okay, this is telling me about a time of power, okay? So getting in touch with the instinctual nature, all right, getting back to basics, getting outdoors, I feel, is huge, okay? We are in this era, this age of just like a technology takeover, okay? Even with the increase in the use of AI, and then social media is just, you know, it's everything. I personally have removed myself from the likes of Facebook and Instagram. I just have YouTube at this time, and it's been really liberating to come off of that platform, and just really, you know, get back in touch with connecting to others on a physical level, okay? So there could be things being stirred up, okay, and it's not just right at this particular moment, okay, but I feel like this energy has been building and building and showing up in recent weeks, okay? So what has been stirring up within you these past few weeks, probably since the solar eclipse that we had, excuse me, what has been stirring up? What are you ready to release? what truths are surfacing. As I was pre-shuffling the tarot deck, the Ace of Swords popped out. Okay, so there's something about truths coming up here. I feel like there's long-standing patterns within someone's life, or conditioning that is really coming to the surface right now. And I'm feeling someone who is like really almost eager to be done with this conditioning. But there's also there's things coming to the surface that are not clear. Okay, this full moon, this eclipse, it is in Pisces. Okay, so Pisces being that watery, emotional, mystic energy. Okay, wishy-washy. So I'm feeling like this is more of like an emotional experience than like thoughts coming to the surface. So it could be why the animal is coming out here as well. Get in touch with your basic instincts, your intuition. And what is your body trying to tell you at this time? What has your body been trying to tell you over these past few weeks? Okay, what has really been surfacing? What emotions have been surfacing? So I'm going to pull some tarot. We have the Four of Pentacles here. Wow, look at this fire. I'm going to pull a couple of more. Okay, so something is on fire, all right? We noticed that this warrior here, their ship is in flames, but they have this treasure chest or this little box in their hands that they are holding on to, and the rest can burn. Okay, as far as they're concerned, they have they're holding on to what's most important. Okay, so definitely talking about release here. On the flip side, this could be holding on to the past. Okay, but I feel like for the most part, guys, I had to pause there for a minute and take a sip of my tea, so I couldn't remember where I left off, so if there's a jump in the audio there, I had to pause. So for someone here, I feel like as this is falling on the tier, okay, there's a major release. With this being fire, it's also like it doesn't have to be a release. It can be like a transformation of the past, like an alchemical process. Okay, so using your story not as a means of victimization, but using it to access your power here. Going back to the animal card. Okay. So we have the Seven of Swords falling on the mirror here, which is not very surprising. Okay, so here in this card we have a Viking hiding behind a statue of Odin. Okay, so I feel like this is it's sort of talking about self-sabotage here. Okay, more so than somebody attacking you. There could be this energy of like definitely projection. Okay, definitely projection. And maybe what wounds are you projecting onto others? Maybe as a it's as a way to keep yourself safe, okay, and a way to keep yourself small, okay. So there's a massive emphasis here on really being like completely honest and truthful with yourself about your own stuff, okay, your own projections, your own wounds, okay. There's a again, with this being the mirror, okay, I need to really look at the self as opposed to blaming others for our pain or our lives, the way our lives turned out, okay, whatever it is. Not to say that people are you know, other people are devoid of any like responsibility with regards to their actions, but it's more so saying that we too play a role in, you know, how our lives pan out, okay. Do we allow people to you know, pull the wool over our eyes? Do we ignore the red flags? Do we give people multiple chances when they have shown us that they're just going to keep, you know, letting us down? Do you know what I mean? So there's like more so this need to look at the behaviors from others that you are allowing, okay. There are certain things that you can't avoid, you know. People are going to people, life is going to life, but there's a need to take responsibility here at the same time, okay. Okay, and we have the King of Wands here. More fire. More fire here. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Even more fire at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so definitely movement happening here. And there's a big emphasis on power and taking back our power with this King of Wands coming out here. So with this King of Wands coming out here, okay, there's a real need to trust in your own authority, okay? Maybe you're someone who gives away so much of your power by always asking someone else's advice, always trusting that someone else knows better than you know about your own life and your own decisions, okay? I'm guilty of this myself. I'm working on it. So there's a real call here, this is your message, to step into your power, really step into your power. Be brave, be fearless, own your gifts, own your unique talents and gifts that you've maybe been hiding from others, for maybe it's fear of being seen, okay? And I'm noticing, I don't know if this, I think it's a sun here, okay, but it's like screaming full moon at me at this time. And we also have this here, on this Knight of Wands card, like, no, it's definitely the sun, but you get the drift. So the Knight of Wands, he like bravely charges towards what he wants. He is fearless, he is powerful. I feel like someone's fire was maybe put out at some point, okay, because you've got fire here, fire here, fire here, and not here in the center. It's quite dark, it's quite dull, okay? So someone's fire was maybe extinguished at a young age, and you're being asked to release all the stories that you've been told about yourself or about your life, and step back into your power and trust that you know what's best for you. Stop giving away your power in that way. I'm wondering, should I get a couple more? Okay, we have the Hanged Man here. and the Lovers. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there's a lot of like spheres here. Okay, so this is really giving full moon energy. Okay, so this full moon is an incredibly powerful time, this partial lunar eclipse, for releasing some sort of whether it's a karmic attachment or just clearing some sort of karma. So in the Hangman card here, forgive me for the pronunciation, we have Euler, who is performing a death-defying stunt, okay? So with this card coming out, you're being asked to surrender to the unknown. You may no longer know what your path looks like, okay? Maybe you had like a plan for your future based off of, you know, who you considered yourself to be or what others wanted for you. But once you move into this King of Wands energy and you take back your power and you trust your own authority with regards to the decisions that you make for your life, you are going to have to surrender to the unknown, which is also an exciting time. Okay, and with the Lovers showing up here, we have Idun and Bragi, and this is a very positive energy with the Lovers showing up here. It's a card of self-acceptance. It's a harmonious balance between the masculine and feminine energies, okay? It's really about connecting to your passion as well, okay? So, and then with the Page of Wands showing up here, this is taking you down an unknown path, okay? And that's exciting, okay? Is it scary? Yes, it is. But you know, life is not meant to be lived knowing where you're going with each next step. Forgive me guys, I'm on cold medication, and you know, so yeah, I'm loving this energy for you guys. Let what needs to go burn, okay? And hold on to the good parts, or the, you know, like going back to this Four of Pentacles card here, just take with you what you need and let the rest burn. Okay, take with you what you need into this next chapter of your life. So I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Wish you the best of luck with this energy, and I will see you the next time. Take care, guys. Bye bye.